What's up, everyone? It's Colin here on day 21 of my 30-day challenge, and yesterday was really rough. I was extremely hungover and exhausted from the weekend, and I got home and all I wanted to do was go to sleep, and guess what? I still had to go talk to people, so I did. I went on a run to kind of generate some life back in me, and as I was running, I went and talked to these two people, these two girls, and oh man, like, I did not want to be there, and I was just having a really rough time conversing with these two people. I couldn't really get words out, and I was just stumbling through things, and I survived it. It was insanely painful. It was like a whole new level of getting rejected. It's like, not only am I getting rejected, but I'm also feeling terrible, and I'm not able to handle it very well, and so it was just this big snowball effect of awfulness. So that was like, I was like, okay, first person of the day, not going so well. Let's keep going. So I talked to these next two girls, and it was less awful, and they, I just kind of wasn't myself. I wasn't really able to flirt so much, but I did it anyway, and they politely declined, or the one that I asked declined, because the other was visiting and whatever. So then I finally feel like after I ran for a while, I actually started to get some life back in me. And this is interesting because most days that I work out early on, I find that I'm actually a little bit better at this, just generating myself when talking to strangers. And there's something about getting the heart rate up and getting some aliveness going on that's really helped out. I've noticed. So then finally I'm starting to feel a little better. I've got two on my belt. And then I go talk to these other two girls on the street, and at this point, I'm warmed up, and that I can't emphasize enough the importance of warming up. So despite how terrible I was feeling earlier, the warm-ups were a lot harder, but it actually still got me to a point where I could have a normal interaction with two people. So, and then I did something. I was shocked at how that I did this, because I hadn't done anything like this before. Or I haven't done this specific thing before, which was I asked only for, when it was two girls, I only asked for one of their numbers. So I wasn't rejecting a group of three. I was saying that I didn't want this girl's number, I just wanted this one. So usually in the past that would have been really hard for me, because I like to include everyone, make everyone feel like they're involved and happy, and I just don't like to basically say, I'm not interested in you, I'm only interested in you. And I did that, and it didn't actually feel that awkward or weird for me. I mean, I definitely noticed that she might not have been as excited as she was, but by doing that, it actually kind of changed the dynamic. She was a little bit more impressed, I think, that I was able to just go for what I wanted and say, hey, I'm interested in you, and can I have your number? So I think it's more effective in just that one. It seems to be more effective that you would just ask for one person's number instead of two people's numbers, which I've done that before, and that didn't really go so well. So that was interesting, and they said no. Actually, she had a boyfriend that she lived with, and so. But after that, I was just kind of back to normal-ish, and I had to have conversations. So like I said, totally emphasizing the warm-up, despite how terrible I am feeling, or you're feeling if you're doing something like this. And anyway, that's all I got for right now, and I'm going to keep you posted, and thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.